What's up, guys? Starting today's video is the next day. I just uploaded my other video literally this morning, like an hour ago. So that video is out. You guys haven't checked that out, go check it out. We basically got the fuel pump in, got everything all situated, and today we're just gonna do an update and check and see if the fuel pump is, not leaking. It should be okay. I'm about to check the car now and make sure everything's good. Today's plan was to drive the car, but it is raining, as you guys can tell. But we're just gonna go in here, hop in, and check and see if we have any fuel smell, or if the fuel odor is completely gone. Smelling pretty good in here. I mean, we got 4 air fresheners in here now. We also did the odor removal bomb, which we set in the middle of the car. Smells pretty good in here. I'm gonna double check the fuel pump right now. I'm gonna give you guys an overview on that as well. Fuel pump smell is basically gone. It is pretty dry back there. Smelling my hand because I touched the where the fuel pump did spray at with the air fresheners. The air freshener really beats that smell back there. So car's pretty much ready to go. I'm debating if I want to just drive it around the block. I haven't driven it in a while, but it is raining. Well, not raining anymore, but it's sprinkled a little bit. But I do just want to drive this thing around because I haven't driven it in so long, and just want to swing it around the block. I might just swing it just for content, show you guys me driving it around. Is this the greatest idea? Probably not, but I haven't driven this thing in quite some time. This thing needs to move around, and it just got done raining. The road is still kind of wet. I'm gonna let this thing warm up a little bit, and then I'm gonna just drive it around for a little bit, and then bring it back and park it. But yeah, it's so far the car's been good. I just want to test drive it real quick just to make sure the fuel is not leaking, and make sure everything else is good in the car as well, especially with the check engine light stuff we had that we found out later on. So I'm gonna wait until my oil pressure gets around to, I think it's like 25 when it's fully warmed up. So I'm gonna let this thing warm up, swing it around the block, try to get used to the clutch. This is gonna be my third time moving, or not third time moving it, because I moved it a lot. It'll be my second time like actually driving it around. So trying to get my practice in with the the freaking twin disc. Definitely going to be some learning curve there. Also trying to adjust my seat correctly right now, see if it can make it a little easier for me to drive. I do sit pretty close, so move the seat up a little bit, and I'll make this go all the way down, so I'm at like a little good stance. So this should be a pretty good adjustment for me right now. Just gotta let this thing warm up. Alright, that's pretty much warmed up now. Heat's working great. It's a little bit warmed up, so I'm gonna just start going and try to warm it up while I'm cruising around. But let's go, here we go. said, we're still on slick, so. I might drive up to the school and do some videos up there. Should be okay. I'm not sure if that's normal, but the RPM's just like tweaking out. But goddamn, that shit fucking hurt. So far the car's driving good. It's taking a really long time for this car to hit warming temps though. I mean, I know the car is warm, but yeah, my RPM is just tweaking out right now. I don't even know how fast I'm going. Or where I need to shift on the RPM. I wonder if that's like a dizzy thing or what, but oh my god. Oh man, my throttle foot is kinda cramping up because I'm sitting pretty close to the car. But the fucking throttle on this car is like super sensitive, so barely touching it is moving. Yeah, my RPM was like 5K for some reason. Oh, that's too far. Slow down on this road so I can fix my seat. Oh. I wonder if I can adjust my throttle cable because my footing is not comfortable whatsoever. I'm debating if I want to top off the gas. I think I found my seating position. Feels a lot more comfortable driving it like this. Way more comfortable. I'm not even gonna cap. Damn, this clutch, bro. Yeah, we're gonna top off the gas because I'm already at half tank. I filled this up like not that long ago, so I'm gonna top it off. Then we're gonna drive it back home. Cause like I said, I'm still on full like street slicks, so this thing is barely catching any traction right now. Nice and warm in here. Shit. I'm gonna cup. sure the E85 here is still like winter blend, so I mean, it's better than nothing. God damn, it's fucking busy. I know how to drive, it's just that this car doesn't want to stay alive. People are probably looking at me like, bro, why you keep killing the car? Alright guys, so we just made it home after getting some gas. The car died probably 4 to 5 times on the way back. Driving there was fine, but coming back it just kept dying. It doesn't have an idle air control valve, which is probably one of the main reasons why it keeps dying. And then also the tune is not really meant for here. So if I do bring this thing out, you and whoever's following me, just know this car does die a lot. It'll start right up. It's just I need to get the car going instead of staying in neutral all the time. But yeah, a successful drive. Put $8 in the tank. We are now full tank now. Don't smell any fuel. Still smells like Hollister up in here. So far everything's looking good. Sun is slowly coming out right now, so I'm super excited. It is hot up in this car right now. I have the heat blasting. I didn't have the windows down because I didn't want any of the like rain and water, you know, coming in and stuff like that. But that was fun. You know, driving this thing around was fun. It's just still need to get some practice. I finally adjusted my seat the way I like it, because the throttle actually sits a lot further than everything else. I kind of wish it sat down there more, like closer to the floor, because the way that, I don't know how this is like positioned, when the throttle is so sensitive, is that once you like go probably when you go past probably like 10%, maybe 15%, that's when you'll start seeing the RPM be moving, like it's zooming up like really quick. Another thing is that RPM is just fucking everywhere, like it's just moving around like this. Like I'm not too sure if it's a dizzy issue. I don't have a check engine light for the dizzy anymore, so I'm gonna start looking into that and see if we can fix that, because I'm over here shifting randomly, trying to figure out where to shift on the RPM wise, just going off of like sound. But I definitely need to start fixing that little things. But other than that, this car is driving great. We was blasting heat, we're cruising. Just the tune is not meant for here, so it will keep dying. And plus it's not that really nice out right now. It's just the sun just came out. It's probably like 40 something, maybe 50 degrees. I think once it gets to summertime, I think this is when this car will be happy. So gonna wait for that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Went to the gas station, did a little, you know, drive vlog. I'm gonna get a phone mount for sure up in here, and probably do like one of these, and you guys can get this angle, or we flip it around to the other way, then get an angle like this on our bar in the rear back here. We just have a mount from our phone so you guys can see back here and, you know, get a really good look of it. But we did get into boost a little bit. Like I said, with the 6266 turbo, it doesn't really start spooling until you hit around 4 or 5k RPM. So that's when you'll start hearing the turbo. So got into boost a little bit, you know, cruising around. But man, I love driving this thing. It gives me a smile every time. It's just that we need to fix this, you know, the random dying of the car, because I'm gonna be going through a starter, you know, how often in the season, because I gotta keep starting this thing. But like I said, I think it's just because the weather is still cold out. I think once it warms up a little bit more, car should be happy. AFRs are looking really good while cruising around. It's just when I get to neutral or when I'm at like super low RPMs, it just wants to, you know, cut out and die. So just need to make the RPMs a little bit higher. I'm debating on tightening up the throttle cable to make the RPMs a little bit higher. Instead of sitting at where it sits at, just sit at around, you know, almost 1500 RPM. I think if it sits right there, I think that's like that's the sweet spot for it. So I think I might do that, mess with the throttle cable a little bit. I'm just gonna tighten it up a little bit just so it sits around a little higher than where it's at right now, because I did mess with it. I didn't really have an issue like this before. So I'm gonna mess with the RPM or with the throttle cable and bring this RPM up a little bit and hopefully fix that. But hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Just want to do something quick and small for you guys. Just give you guys an update. There's no fuel leak smell no more. Car's running great. Besides the RPM just shooting everywhere, I have no clue what's going on with that. And we're just gonna tighten up the throttle cable a little bit more so it sits up a little bit higher. So when I do go into neutral, it doesn't like completely die on me every time. And that should be pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.